Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for joining me here on my channel, Septeria 18. I shared with you on my recent video some embellishments using your paper scraps and your 1-inch circle punch. And they were just some fun and simple, easy, basic embellishments that you can make really quickly. And I'm going to put that link down below to that video if you've missed out having a look to see how I put them together. But they were these just really basic embellishments that I'm showing you here that I had made. Uh, they're just really quick little projects, a perfect beginner project for you if you are new to paper crafting or you just want to get started on how to make some embellishments. And this is just another one that I made. And they're just really easy. And then with that embellishment project, I made these little mini booklets with pockets, or you can use them as an ephemera holder. And it also uses your just a couple of paper scraps and some shapes using your preferred paper punch. But in that video, I used the 1-inch circle punch, and but you can make these booklets using your paper scrap and any of your shaped punches that are around about 1 inch in size or up. Or you can use your heart. You could also use this heart-shaped punch. This isn't a 1-inch size. It's a little bit less than 1 inch. I think it's about 20 mil in size for this heart punch, but it will also work. You can use a butterfly shape punch, square, oval shape. You can also use a flower punch. This would work okay as well. I think this is a 25 mil shape flower punch, and I'll show you how the little booklet looks like. And I'm going to put one together just so you could make one if you would like, if you enjoy working with your punches. And these are just your minimal crafting on a budget project, and it still looks really fun and easy to put together. So this is the first one. I think this is the one that I shared with you. I'll show you this one first. And I did use one of the embellishments that I also made in the video to add to the front of the cover. And this is the hinge where you're going to use your shaped punch to create the hinge for your booklet. And then it opens up to this cute little pocket. And it has a front little pocket where I just place some little banner shaped pieces. And I love making these. These are just great to have, and then just a fun little way to add an embellishment project. And then with this one, I just added another 1-inch circle shape to the end of the arrow shaped strip, and you can just fit it in there quite perfectly. And it's just a cute little way to even store your little pieces, or if you wanted to send some to a crafty friend, you can make one of these little booklet folders. And then on this side is another side pocket, and I made a little tag using the 1-inch punch as well to create a tag shape. And I did this in that video as well. And I made a side pocket there, and I thought that would be perfect to fit a little tag. And one of the other embellishments that I also made with the 1-inch punch and some little paper strips. And that's the back. So it's just a little booklet, and nice and small, and you can make this in any size you like, or any height, any width. And this one here is a similar one. It's just that it's got a different pocket, and I'll show you how to make it in this style pocket as well. Same thing, I just added one more of those embellishments. Placed a little paper dolly at the back just to decorate the cover with an enamel dot. And this pocket has a more of a deeper front pocket. And I've got another tag that I made. And this cute little butterfly is an image from Shabby Art Boutique's digital collection, and it's the Simple Butterflies and Bees digital collection. And I'll put the link down below to Shabby Art Boutique's Etsy store if you wanted to purchase her Carrie Ann's gorgeous kits. And it's just a cute little butterfly. I had one left laying on my desk, so I thought that was a great way to just add that to the pocket. This is another same tuck pocket as the other little folder. That's a pocket there, and another embellishment. So I'll show you how to make one with the little pocket here in the front with the side pocket, and then I'll also show you how to make one with this size pocket if you wanted a more deeper pocket as well. So that's the back. So I'm just going to grab some of my paper scraps, and these are the punches you could use for your put your booklet together. I'm just going to use a circle punch, and I might make one with most of us have a heart punch, so let me use the heart punch just so you can see how you can make it. It's pretty much the same way, it's just a different shape. And so I'm just going to grab some paper scraps. Let's see what I have here. So I've just got a bundle of paper scraps, and I just put them up the top. So what you want to do is you want to grab 2 pieces of your papers from your stash, a reasonably good size. It doesn't have to be too big, but not too small, just so that you're able to create a fold for your tuck spot. So something a bit long, I don't know, I think this is probably about 6 inches or 5 inches in length. So I would say you want to find a scrap paper from your stash that's at least about 4 inches more in length, and then you could adjust the length later on. And with the height, I don't even know the height of these little pockets because I just grabbed the this one's about 3 inches in height, and this one here is about 3.5 inches in height. So the height of these booklets are about 3 inches in height and 3.5 inches. So just find some scraps that you would like. I think 3 inches in height is a good enough height for this, but you can make them any height because you just keep adding on your hinge to make it however high you want it. You'll see what I mean as I put it together. So let me just grab, I'm going to grab 4 pieces because I'm going to make 2 booklets, and I don't even, not even going to worry about whether they're going to work together or not. Let me grab those 2. I'm just going to grab whatever is in the top pile. So this one looks okay. So it's got a good amount of length and enough height for me to cut. I'm just going to grab one more and just quickly decide with those that I have. I have so many papers. This is just one little box. I might not use that one because it's got a little score line in there. This one looks nice. I'll use that one. Might even... And also you want it actually more, sorry, you want it actually higher than this because you want to add extra for the pocket. So that was my mistake. So you want it at least about 5 inches in height, or pretty much just you want a height that's going to give you enough to create a pocket. Okay, that will do. Let's just throw this one in there just in case. All right, I'll just work with these papers. So, and actually that's not good. This one will be good to create a side pocket for the back. And then I want one that's got a little bit of a height so I can create that pocket. So I'm going to use that one for the back. And then for the front, for the cover, something with a bit of height. I'm going to just use this one. That'll do. So something like that. So this will create a pocket that way on the cover, and this will be the side pocket that's going to go on the side. So play around with your papers, see what kind of fold you like to make. So I'm going to just grab these 2 for one. I might make that one for that one. And that's the one with the deeper pocket because I've got extra here. So I'll use that one for that. This little tiny one. Let's use this one for the cover. And I might use that one. They look good together. Okay, so I think I've got my papers all done. Alright, so I'm just going to, I'll create this little one first with the little pocket on the front. So I'm going to cut this way, so I've got a longer piece, and then I'll decide how I want the pocket size to be. I might need my larger trimmer first. Just cut this one down. Okay, so, and you just decide what width you want your cover. What is this one? Just under 2.5 inches. I might just do it 2.5. Okay, so if you want to make it in this size, similar to this one, I cut mine at 2.5 inches in width, and the height, I will do that in a sec. I'm just going to fold this up now down the bottom, and you're just going to fold it to however high you want your little front pocket to be. So I'm just going to fold it about there. It's quite similar to this one. I would say that's probably about just under 1 inch in height, and you can even create a little thumb notch there if you wanted to. So I've got my little pocket, and then I'm going to now just decide how high I want my booklet. I don't really, well, I think I had it at 3 inches. I might go down. So this is my cover. So you can see I've just sort of played around with the height. I've got this little piece left over which I could then use to punch out a shape. So I might use that. So this will be my cover. So I've made my fold. And now I'll make one for the side pocket for the back, which was going to be this piece. So this is a nice long length, so I've got enough room to play around with the length. Now with the height, it doesn't matter to me if it's higher or shorter. So this one's a little bit shorter. You can see the height is not as high. And I'm actually going to make it a little bit shorter in height, just to give it a little bit of a difference in shape in the height. I'm just going to slide this in here. I think it was 3 and a bit in height, so I'm going to go down about 2 3/4. So I've made the height 2 3/4, so it's just a little bit less, as you can see there, and it's going to go this way because it's single-sided. So I'm going to do the same. Actually, this paper's not straight. 1 second. I'll just trim off a little bit. Just so I've got time. Just going to line this up, just straighten this up a bit. Okay, that looks better now. Right, so because this is single-sided, it's going to get placed this way. And I will do the same and trim it off in a minute. I'm going to just fold this over and just decide how deep you want your side tuck pocket to be. So that's roughly about the same as this one. So now that's going to go in that way, so you can see. So that's your cover. That's going to go in. I want to be able to have a little bit of a peek of this pattern showing. So I'm going to go there, and then I'll trim off about here. And then I'll give you that measurement for you if you want to make it the same size. So I'm just going to line this up. Just slide that out. And I've got this piece which I'll also then use. I can make it into a tag or punch out the shapes with that as well. So I'm not going to waste that. I'll put them to the side. Actually, I might use them to create the hinge. Okay, so I've got these two edges lined up. So now they're going to be put on like that. So when you open it up, it's going to be like that. So this size, if you want to use this size, let me just show you. I don't even know. It's roughly about 4 inches in length by 2 3/4 in height. And then I've just created a little fold. So they're going to go in like that. All right, so now we're going to use that shaped your shapes from whatever you punched out with your shape punch. I'm going to use a circle punch shape for this one. I've already punched out some, so you know what I might do? I might use these two pieces. I might use these. Should I use these ones? I'll use different patterns so you can see how it looks. I think that's what I'll do. There we go. I'll use that one. And I'll use that one. Okay. I'll keep these out for something else. I might make a coordinating tag with it. So I punched out 3 1-inch circle shapes. And then what we're going to do, you're just going to fold them in half on all 3. We're going to grab your cover, and what we want to do first is we want to close at the hinge. So before we do that, you pick out which one you want as your middle circle piece, like this one here. So I'll use this one as my middle piece. So they're going to get placed like that, sort of in. So it'll be in like that. So we grab your center, your middle circle piece, and we're going to just add a bit of glue to the inside of the fold, just on the sides like that. And then we'll grab the first piece and we're going to slide that in and then just glue that down, just like that. And grab the other little piece, and that's going to go on the bottom on the inside. So when you open it up, it's sort of got a little fold already all together once it's dry. So once that's dry, we're going to open this up. And this piece is going to get placed like that. And then this one will get placed on the other side. So it's pretty much going to sandwich the two in that way to hold the two pieces together. So when you glue them down, that will hold your two little pockets together. So let's do that now. Let's dry. So what I'll do, I'm going to glue all along here, but not to the fold line, just away from the fold line. And I'll do this side as well. Grab the first piece, your cover, and we'll just line that up beside the fold line. So I sort of place it in the middle of the edge, and then this one, which is going this way, that will get placed beside it. You can go as close as you can, and then when you close it up, it will, once you can close your two pockets together, you can then press these down, and that will create that little booklet. So when you get to this part, you're going to actually see the gap here. So if that's not something you like to see and you don't want to see the join, you could add some washi tape. So what I've done here is I've done the same. I added some washi tape to cover the gap, just to tidy that up. It also decorates your little booklet as well. So you'd want to add a strip of washi tape to the front here. Let me do that now. So I'll just grab this just so you can see. Or you can use some thin paper. If you have some thin paper. And you're going to just, I normally add a bit of glue to the washi tape because sometimes they don't stick down really well. So if you want to glue it down with more strength, just add some glue. It just helps keep the washi in place. So you can just do that. And then you're going to now glue down the sides to create your front pocket. And if you don't want to use your washi tape, you can just go straight ahead and add glue to your pockets and just glue them down. But I don't mind showing the joint. And if you've got double-sided paper, when you punch out your shapes, you'll be able to see some of that, little bit of that pattern on the back side. So then just press it all down once you've got all of that all glued. And I'll open that up. Once your pocket's all glued down, you've got yourself a front pocket and a side pocket, and then you can decorate your little pockets here in the front and then do some embellishing and then embellish the front. I've made these ones on another video where you can make these embellishments using any of your shape punches and your paper scraps, and that would just make a great finish to the front, as you can see. Let me show you a couple more that I've made. So there's this one. I also made these too, which you can use these as like belly bands or little, just to decorate your sides, to create a side tuck pocket. And you can make a belly band in the front like that. You can make that into a side pocket too, and probably add a tag in the front or a card. So that looks cute in there. Or you can use it to decorate the side of your pocket this way. And that would look nice. So I made those, and you can see that would still look nice in the front. This is another one I made. So this one's done. And now I'll show you how to make one. Well, it's pretty much the same. It's just a longer piece of paper, and you just fold it over more, so you've got a deeper pockets. But I'll make one of these and show you how to make one of these. So that was pretty easy enough, I hope, for you to make if you wanted to make one. Now I'll make I'll make another one. I'll use the heart shape. So pretty much any shape punches you can use, as long as you can create a fold to create the fold, so you can hold the pocket covers. So with this one, I'll make another one. So what I'll do first, so this would be my cover. So I'm going to fold it up first. So this one, this size, this is about 2 3/4 in width, and the height is about 3.5 inches. Okay, what was it? 2 3/4. Not that it matters really. I don't really measure, so I'm just going to fold this up. So the first booklet, we just fold it to here. This one I'm going to go all the way up a bit more, so I've got a more deeper pocket. So I'm just going to go there. I don't even know the height. It doesn't matter. And with the width, I'm going to go down a little bit more. I think it's a little too wide for the booklet that I would like it to be. So this one was 2 3, or was it 3 inches? I might make it the same. It's actually quite good. This is a 3-inch width. So you have 6 by 6 paper. You can make 2 of these booklets and cut it in half. So you'll have 2 3-inch size booklets. So that's that. Just see. And now I'll make the side pocket. So the same thing, I'm just going to fold that. I don't know why I keep looking at the paper and it doesn't look straight. Oh, that looks much better. Just looked like it once I was longer. Okay, so I'm going to fold. I'll fold this side over. Pretty much the same way. Bring this over. Hopefully I've got enough to create a little peek out. So I'm just going to have that peeking out there. Trim that bit off. I like this little mini trimmer. It's a great size, and it's a great travel size too. If you're traveling or you staying away from home, it's a great little trimmer. And I've had this for, I don't know, maybe 8 years, and the blade is still very sharp. It's a great size. It goes up to 4" in width, but great for little small projects and really compact and light to carry, inspire whiskers. All right, so now I've got that, and I'm going to do the same thing. I think with this one I might just use these two. I'll just grab these ones. I don't want to fuss around too much with picking out my papers. All right, let's just use these. I'm going to use the heart shape, so let's just use these 3. So I'm going to punch out, I hope this is enough. Go this way. So 1, you know what, I might use them the same. Since I've got this, I'm going to go that way. So 2 of those, and I'll use this one. No, I want to save that for the tag. I've got this piece here. This will do. It's a bit of a green. I'll use this one. Okay, so I'm going to grab my hearts, fold them in half, do the same. And then this will be my center one because it's a different pattern. And I'm just going to glue just the top up here and there, just at the bottom. Bring that little point. And that one down there. And you can keep stacking more. So if you want a longer booklet, you just keep stacking them as much as you want until you're happy with where you want to finish off your hinge. So I'm just going to do 3. Actually, I might make 1 more because this is longer. I might just do 1 more. Oh, you know what? I won't worry about it. You kind of have an idea. So this is a longer piece, so you can keep going, but this would still be enough to hold your booklet in place. So I'll just do 3. I probably could go 1 more. Oh, let's go 1 more. I think I just want it to sort of look a little bit balanced. So I might just go 1 more. This is what happens when I make things. I think I'm done, and then I go, I'll add this again, or I'll change it up. Sometimes you're in that mood where you're enjoying what you're doing and you just want to just keep going. Actually, I shouldn't have put glue up there. Oh, but that's okay. So I'm just going to glue that there. So I should go on, that goes on the inside. Just glue that. And that's it. I'm going to stop there. I'll just finish off there. And I think I'll be happy with that. All right. I accidentally glued the inside, but that's fine because I've got to glue that anyway. So now I've got them all stacked up on top of one another. I'll do exactly the same. I'm going to add glue now to the inside, away from the score line or the fold. This is going to be my cover. Actually, before I do that, I might just create the same part here where I made that little angle. So I might just cut it. You can use your trimmer, which actually I might, because I want a nice cut. So this is your cover. You'll open this up. I'm just going to turn it this way, and you're just going to cut just a slight little angle cut here. I'm just going to just do that, just a little one. Just decorates your pocket a bit. You can use a thumb notch if you wanted to. You create a thumb notch. So I've just created a little angle and similar to that. And I might trim that down a little bit. I think it's a little too high for me. And I'm getting a little bit too picky, but I'm happy with that now. I think it was just a little too high. All right, let's assemble this booklet now. Just got to find, where did my hearts go? Did I just lose my, here they are. It got stuck to the paper trimmer. Oh, okay. It's still early morning. I'm recording this early morning and the sun is just about to come up, so that's probably why the lighting is a little bit dark. So I've just stuck that on, and now I'm going to grab this piece and go this way. And place that on this side. So I think it's like everyone's still asleep. Well, my husband's still asleep. And it's like 7 o'clock this morning now. Or 7:30, I think. And it's sun's coming out. So here we have my booklet all done. There's my hinge. Looks pretty. And you can see there, you can see the gap. But I'm not too fussed with that. And it needs to have that gap so that it can open and close. If you put it right up to the fold, you're not going to be able to close it. So now I'm going to just glue the pockets down. So in this part, I'm not going to add the washi. I'm just going to glue it straight down because I'm fine with that gap. But you can decide what you would like to do with that, if you want to cover that up or leave it. So I'll just go there, pretty much the same way, glue that down. And you know what, here I go again. I think I'm just going to create a little thumb notch on this one, just to decorate it. This is the 1-inch circle punch. Just decorates the side pocket. And that closes that one up. There you have your pockets. And if you also wanted to, you can also grab your scrap papers again, or a strip of scrap paper. You can make another front little pocket here in the front if you wanted to do that. So you can add another, this just happens to be the same width. How good is that? You can add another little pocket, create a little thumb notch, and glue the 3 sides, and you've got another extra little front pocket here, and your back pocket and a side pocket. So that's another fun little way to do that. Or you can go this way and add a side tuck pocket on this side, glue that down, and if you wanted to just follow that angle and trim that and create a side pocket in this way, up there and that way. So that's another option if you want to add another little place to store some more of your bits and pieces. And you can do that. Just grab. So I can then finish that off and add one of my embellishments to the front like that. And add more decorating. What else can I add? Just so you can see with those embellishments that you may have made, what you can do with them. This one says the word hello. That can go in the front too. So that's just another way to use your paper shapes and some of your paper scraps in your stash. A great little beginner project. Make these little booklets using your shape punches, and you can make these fun little booklets. I think they're great little ephemera holders as well. Great for a happy mail. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. Hope it was fun for you to watch, and I hope you give this a go as well. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.